Good evening, everyone. Today, I stand before you to talk about a reality that many girls in Nepal still face the perception that they are a burden. This mindset, deeply rooted in tradition, culture, and economic struggles, has had countless girls realizing their true potential. Nepal and many parts of the world, girls are still viewed as a burden. Too often, we hear the belief that girls are only meant for marriage and household duties. However, these outdated beliefs are not just holding back to the girls in our country but the entire world. We live in a country which has rich history and immense potential. Yet, when half of our population is considered a so-called burden just because of their gender, we are denying ourselves the chance to fully unlock this potential. The reality is that girls are just like boys. We can dream, play, learn, and do the same things just because the same exact same things of what a boy can do but aren't accepted to learn and do new things just because of our gender. Let me move to education. Education is the key to breaking this cycle is often denied to girls. Many parents believe investing in a son's education is more beneficial because he will slave and support the family, while a daughter will eventually go to her husband's house. Even those who do receive an education are often expected to prioritize marriage over career ambitions. This mindset doesn't just limit girls, it holds back to the entire nation. When girls are educated, they are given the same opportunities as boys. They uplift their families and society. Countries that empower their girls see economic growth, stronger families, and better futures for all. In a small village in Nepal, there lived a young girl named Maya. Despite her dreams of becoming a doctor, her family believed that educating a girl was a waste of resources. Her brothers were sent to school, but Maya stayed at home, helping with household chores. Her dreams, like those of many girls in rural areas, were put on hold, but Maya didn't give up. She continued to study in secret, using whatever resources she could find. Over time, over time, her hard work paid off. Maya eventually earned a scholarship and became the first doctor in her village, serving her community and inspiring other girls to dream big. Maya's story is not unique. It represents countless girls in Nepal who face the misguided belief that they are a burden. They are not a burden, but simply because they are girls. But it is time for us to challenge this nation. Girls should never be seen as a burden, but as an asset to the society. The idea that girls are a liability, we must understand that girls bring strength, wisdom, and creativity into every human community. They are the future leaders, teachers, doctors, and entrepreneurs who will drive Nepal forward. When girls are educated, they do not just lift themselves up, they lift entire communities. They contribute to the economy, improve family health, and break the cycle of poverty. In fact, studies have shown that educating girls can reduce poverty. When girls succeed, society succeeds. Nepal, where education for girls is still not universally accessible, it is our responsibility to change the narrative. We must invest in their futures, ensure they have access to quality education, and support their dreams. If we continue to view them as burdens, we are denying the nations of a tremendous source of strength and talent. Let's take an example. When most girls are taken as a burden, their parents send them off to their husband's house in Vidya Devi Bhandari. Parents considers as her a burden, then she would never been president of Nepal. If Malala's parents are considered her as a burden, then she would never be to be rebelled against the terrorist group and be the youngest woman to have gotten the Nobel Peace Prize. If Ada Lovelace's parents considered her as a burden, then she would have not been the first person to program a computer. If Savitri, typically known as Sambhaj's parents, had considered her as a burden, then she would have not been the national player of Nepal either. Girls are not burdens, they are the builders of a better tomorrow. As we move forward, it is crucial that we change the way we perceive girls. We must dismantle the harmful stereotypes that suggest girls are any less capable or valuable than boys. We must ensure that every girl has access to the same opportunities, resources, and support that will allow her to flourish. This is just the responsibility of government and organizations, but of every single person in this room. We must teach our sons and daughters alike that true progress comes when we embrace equality and opportunity for all. We must change the narrative in our communities that girls are not burdens to be hidden or overlooked, but precious individuals whose lives hold immense value. Only then will be able to unlock the full potential of our nations. Let us all commit today to rejecting the harmful perception that girls are a burden and instead to recognize them for the potential they hold within them. It is time to create a society where every girl is given the respect, the education, and the freedom of to be who she really is meant to be. Thank you.